Welcome back, folks. Sport Federation TV. As you know, we concentrate on sport in the Western Cape across all of the districts, of course. A lot of different federations, sport federations in the sports structure here, all part of the SASCOC structure, in fact. And the Western Cape Provincial Sport Confederation is the provincial structure. And for those of you that don't know, there's 6 different districts: the Cape Town, West Coast, Central Karoo, Eden, Overberg, and the Cape Winelands. Many will know that Cape Winelands is the old Boerland, Eden is the old SVD, and Cape Town is the old Western Province. So 6 different districts and many, many different sport codes that we focus on here in the Western Cape that normally would not have been able to get coverage on TV. So this is what Sport Federation TV is all about. Joining me now, we move into the world of karate. Karate South Africa, of course, is very strong in Cape Town with the Cape Town Karate organization, and with me now is Adelle Marais and Nicolette Morrison. I had to get this right. I had to really concentrate. Adelle, welcome to Sport Federation TV.
Thank you very much for having us.
Nice to have you guys here. And Nicolette, you too.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm stumbling over my words here because you guys are all karate, so I've got to be very careful about what I say.
True.
Adelle, karate in Cape Town, I mean, you guys are very active, a lot of different clubs, a lot of different athletes.
Yes, we are. There are a lot of clubs affiliated to Unicity Karate.
Yes. Is that the correct word, Unicity? It's not, I mean, everyone's got different names, but basically it's Cape Town Karate, right?
Cape Town Karate, but we all call it Unicity. Everybody knows it as Unicity.
How many different clubs have we got in Cape Town? Would you?
At this point, we've got about 35.
35.
Yeah.
In fact, I should probably introduce you guys with your titles. I know that you're from, Adelle, you're on the Competitions Committee, I believe.
Yeah.
And then Nicolette, you're part of you are the secretary, the general.
Secretary General, yes.
Secretary General, not the General Secretary.
No, the General Secretary.
Yeah. We probably should understand the difference between that at some of those stages.
I hope so.
Yeah, do you know the difference?
I feel very important, we'd rather put it that way.
Yeah. Adelle, let me just go to you first. Karate South Africa is currently bidding for the World Cup, I believe.
Yeah, that's a Youth Cup, which is 2021.
Yeah.
And we're looking at about plus minus 140 countries coming to South Africa. So from a tourist perspective, and the fact that karate then grows, because then you'll have everybody come like, wow, these big countries.
But still, I mean, there's 140 nations.
Yeah.
I mean, more than just the athletes themselves.
Yeah.
There's probably a great political connection, a whole strategic international connections.
Yes, that it is, and also, you know, we're going out there and bringing these people back into South Africa from a financial point of view.
Yeah.
For South Africa economically,
yeah,
it will grow, and karate will then grow as well.
Yeah.
Because knowing coming from Europe and the UK and America and Pan America and Australia and the Rand dollar exchange, we'll be smiling to the bank.
Everyone's bringing money in.
Everybody's bringing money.
It's still 3 years away, though. It gives you enough time to prepare.
Yes, 3 years.
That's if we get it. We're waiting for the confirmation.
You know what? I actually think that it's there because
you think it's in the bag.
Yeah, because there was no other country.
Well, we're not going to.
We're not going to talk about that.
We're not going to.
But at this point in time, based on what Albert had to say, everybody was complimenting and congratulating South Africa.
Albert Marais is, of course, the chairperson of Karate Cape Town and vice president of
Karate
South Africa.
That's right. And so now they're busy setting up the LOCs and
so there's still a lot of admin, a lot of work.
There's still quite a bit of admin that has.
Nicolette, has this had an impact anyway on the students, the karate guys? I mean, have they got a sniff of it yet? Are they starting to feel, hang on, we might have the World Championships
I think they're all excited, and I think the excitement is going to grow as we start getting more feedback from the LOC.
Yeah.
It's going to be very interesting to see how many people would want to compete, because now it's obviously cheaper for us. And then also spectators. I mean, it's the first time the people that normally can't be a spectator can actually go there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just, CTIC is the perfect venue, so I think it's just going to be a great show at the end of the day, you know, to show our beautiful town and just everything we've got to offer.
Of course, the Olympics is coming up. You first got that box to tick.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the athletes in South Africa, are they thinking Olympics? I mean, are they thinking their sport's going to be on TV? I mean, I'm talking about on Olympic TV now.
I think there's a few of them that's aiming for it,
Yeah.
that's actively working towards it. And then there's a lot of excitement from the other athletes as well. You know, especially the youngsters, you know, they want to be there. They're looking at the older guys. So there's a lot of them dreaming and just hoping that they'll also be one day there.
How are we doing, Adelle? How are we doing as South Africa? How are we doing from a competitive point of view?
We've got a lot of work to do. There's a lot of hard work. There's a long, hard slog. I've been to a couple of the world tournaments, and it's hectic out there. You've really got to be so committed. For example, our son has gone to international tournaments, and if you look at how those kids train,
yeah,
we've got a lot to learn. We've got to start looking at getting a group of kids together, and then they have to go be tutored.
Yeah.
So I suppose to be tutored in that group, if you've got a group of children that you know that 2020 you want to train them, or for the Olympics, or 2024, you've got to select that team now. And then say, okay, fine, parents, this is what we're going to do with the kids. We're going to tutor them with the different grades.
Is this what they're doing overseas?
That's what's happening in Turkey,
yeah,
for example, is that they have this group and that they get tutored.
Okay,
I
so
mean,
it's like a squad, like a high-performance squad?
A high-performance squad. They go to training, they train karate. We were at a tournament in Erzurum in 2020, we were now 18-17. The day we left to go shopping, those junior girls went to go train. They had to go train on a soccer field, and it's 25 degrees.
So they're training.
They're training, they're doing their fitness.
And we're not doing that here?
We need to do that.
We need to do that kind of thing, yeah.
We need to do that type of thing where you got to teach your kids discipline. Karate is a disciplined sport, so it needs to be brought over to, if you want to achieve.
Yeah.
I mean, you have Wade van Niekerk.
Yeah.
He doesn't train a month before the Olympics. He's been training for how many years to get there?
So it's a whole strategy.
It's a whole strategy. It's not just karate you've got to train.
Yeah.
You've got to do your fitness, your high performance. Because if that's not in place, and people think your core is only your stomach, your core is the whole center of your body.
Right.
And if that's not strong enough, because now what they're going to do is that the women karate used to be 2 minutes, the seniors. It is now also going to be 3 minutes.
All right. Okay. So is that quite a jump?
It's quite a jump.
60 seconds.
That makes a difference. Because I mean, like the kid, he's just 2 minutes. I mean, our son is now going to be seniors. He was doing 2 minutes.
Now he's got to get used to 3 minutes.
He's got to get used to 3 minutes.
All right.
But so if his core and his training and his fitness is not right, he's not going to last.
Then 60 seconds can feel like a lifetime.
Exactly.
Right. Folks, Bashoes is of course on board with Sport Federation TV. You'll remember the old Bashoes trockies that used to come past you, and you get your Bashoes and then swap your old bottles from the ones that you finished and then get your new cool drinks. Well, if you want to win yourself a case of Bashoes, then all you need to do is SMS the word Bashoes to 33090. 33090. Congratulations to last week's winner, Gailey Saunders. Gailey walks away with a case of Bashoes. Gailey, somebody from Sport Federation TV is going to be in touch with you shortly. Right, we are now joined by Monique Morrison. Monique's, of course, an active karateka here in Cape Town. And we'll be speaking to Monique about the activities, as well as with Nicolette, about the activities here of karate here in Cape Town at a club level and just how active things are.